So there are things, there are seasons, there are people that are physically, emotionally, financially dead, and we need to get rid of them so that we can create room for opportunities, for new opportunities. Yesterday, I happened to go through my social media platform, to be specific, Facebook, and there were two ladies who died 2 years ago. I won't mention names just in case their loved ones actually get offended, and I don't mean to be offensive, but I looked at their accounts and I paused a little, and my heart went into John 15, to where the Bible says that cut off every tree that does not bear fruit and prune every tree that bears fruit. I then started thinking about how many people in our lives that we do take care of, but they don't care. The amount of people that don't care about those that take care of them, but then pay so much attention to the people that don't matter. And when the Bible says cut them off, I am not saying that I hate these people, but spend more time on the people that matter, the people that take care of you, the people that will actually help you in time of need, people that will run to your rescue, people that have been there before, even though now they cannot be there for you due to unforeseen circumstances. And I realized that one of all the reasons why people don't get rid of the dead in their lives is because they don't take time to reflect, time to think, who do I need? Who do I hang out with? Where do I need help? Who can help me? Or who needs help and how I can help them? Now, this does not only go on one side, but it goes on both ways. That you also need to make sure that you're not a dead person in someone's life. Dead person as in spiritually, physically, emotionally, biblically, and physically, like the lady who died 2 years ago. Now, those that are dead, it's our responsibility to actually get rid of them. The Bible is very clear that you cut off every tree that does not bear fruit, which means it's you to look out for those that are not helping you. And then also look out for those that need your help so that you can actually prune them, support them, be there for them, so that you don't only turn up and look for their support or their fruits. I started thinking about how much time we waste on what doesn't matter. I remember, I think last week or two, I saw a gentleman crying because their social media account was blocked. And the way they were so emotional, I think of how much or how many people in that account are actually helping them alive. Then I started thinking about my phone book. Literally, I didn't even know that phones do get full up. Yes, they do. I was adding in a number and I couldn't do so because my phone book was full. Then I started thinking about how many of those people I speak to on a daily. How many of those I speak to in a week? Okay, make it a month. I was surprised. Then I started looking at the people I've not called for a year. And that surprised me too. But the number I wanted to put in my phone was actually a number with an opportunity. Someone who called me and they wanted business. And I was kind of interested, so I wanted to save the number so that I can get back to them later once I've had a minute to think about what they were saying. So I had to write the number down on a piece of paper so that I can go through my phone book and erase some numbers. Now, there are two things that can happen. I could put a piece of paper down and someone moves it and I don't see again, which means I can never get in touch with that person again because they approached me. I did not approach them, which means that if I've lost their contact and they're not able to get to me again, that opportunity is gone. And that's because I have got dead numbers in my account that I need to remove, that I never removed on time. And that required me to write the number on a piece of paper. These are all just examples. But the main point here is pay attention to what matters in your life. Do a self-assessment on as frequent as you can. Find out what you need. Who do you need? Who needs you? Because sometimes we do bear fruit. In fact, most time we do bear fruit from the ones we've supported as well. So if you've not supported others, but sit and wait for their fruits, you might not get any. Which means that pruning is important. Because other people might need your support to get to their destination. And also, recently I was talking to my sister, and she said, sometimes no matter how much you help someone, if you're not destined to be part of their destined helper, they will never get to where they get to. I thought of it, and at first it didn't make sense to me, but it finally made sense. And this is why I'm saying that also before you jump in anyone else's life to help, think, pray about it, so that you're not a waste resource in someone's life. You make sure that your resources are going to the right person. Yeah. It's very important that we think about what we do, how we do it, how often we do it, who we do it for, and why we do it. If we don't assess our lives frequently, we're going to end up thinking that we have people, yet you have nobody. You're going to end up thinking that you can be rescued by so and so, yet they died years ago. But because you don't check on people, but you have them in your number or in your contacts, they could be gone. And you count on them as their support. So this is a very small message, but it's very big. When the Bible said, cut off every tree that does not bear fruit and prune every tree that bears fruit. It sounds simple, but the revelation is big. But it depends on how you see it. And the last result, or the last thing you need to think of, is just lay back and think, it's okay, I don't need no one. Oh, it's okay, I've got my social media, or I've got people that know me. No. And in fact, there's so many people that are fake, or they're just machines that are following you, and you think they're people. Not until you have to make that phone call and try speaking to them and realize that it's actually an answer machine, but it's been made available in a space where you should have a human being there. So avoid dead people who are spiritually, physically, financially dead. Get rid of them. You also need to get rid of habits that don't build you, habits that will destroy your life, habits that really do no good in your life. and you